here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, I'm going to bring you another knife review, and it's going to be the Buck Redpoint. I'm really happy with this purchase, by the way, but I went ahead and put everything back in the box so I could sort of do an unboxing here on the video. So it has the customary or normal looking box. You get your knife wrapped up in a baggie, whatever you want to call it. What else do we get? We get some warranty information, and we get some information about the Redpoint. Specifically, it is a 750 Redpoint, and what they're pitching here is their their safe spin blade rotor for safe one-handed opening technology. It's pretty unique. So let's quit talking and let's start looking at what we have here. Right away you'll notice right off the bat that this is a very unique looking knife. I think it's a pretty handsome looking knife. Go ahead and take a look at it. You notice on the back right away you have a bottle opener, and you could also put a carabiner on there to hang it. The grip is very rubbery. It's considered a all-weather grip. The clip is kind of skinny. It's not really my favorite design kind of clip. You would, just by looking at it, think it's kind of weak, but it actually feels, pretty strong. It's really pressing down hard. Now, they also did a little bit of thoughtful engineering here. They didn't continue to the rubber grippy material underneath the clip where it would be really hard to pull out of your pocket. They made that a little bit harder so your your pocket can slip in and out from under that clip easily. If you notice, it comes up pretty high, so it will ride pretty low in your pocket for almost completely concealed, pretty close to it. Very little will stick out of your pocket. Next thing you notice is this gear looking thing sticking out. That's part of this spin safe technology. You also have this little thumb, not a thumb release, but a button that you pull in this direction to basically unlock the blade and lock it in place, and to unlock it so you can put it back. If you notice, it's locked. And there's like no play whatsoever in this when it's locked. So you pull back and it releases it, and it'll lock, and there is no play back and forth, up and down. The only way to release it again is to pull back and fold. Now the way it is designed is you can roll your finger along this like that and open it up. So your hand is never really, or your fingers are never getting in the way of that blade opening and closing. If you notice. Now it is kind of awkward feeling when you first use it, but this is the second time doing this video because I never noticed this. I was like watching some YouTube videos, a lot of you subscribers, friends, videos, and I had this knife on the table here and I was sort of playing with it. I figured out that, hey, you don't have to slowly open and close this thing to get it open and closed, because it will come out very easily. It's very smooth. It will fly open with absolutely no problem whatsoever. So it'll even, sometimes it'll close. Well, I was doing it yesterday. Get it open. Let me see if I can close it. There we go. So you could actually open it. See, but I'm looking at the camera. I can't do this. So open, close it. With once you get a little skill messing with it. Now let's go over some specs. The blade length is 2 3/4 inches. It looks like a spear point to me. There is what appears to be a thumb hole there, but really it's not really functional because your thumb is busy pulling this button back to unlock it. So if you want to use it, you got to maybe use this finger and then continue it. It's pretty awkward to use that hole, but it's also a weight saving feature, probably more than a practical blade deployment feature. The closed length of this in this position is 4 3/8 inches long. The overall length is 7 1/8 inch long. The weight is a very, very light 2.9 ounces. It's unbelievably light, and yet it feels pretty strong. There's some metal liner in there. You can see that. And it comes in a variety of colors, such as blue, gray, black, and even yellow. So you can sort of, rescue. You like to make things yellow so they're easy to find. Blade centering is fair, or is good. It's a little off. There is a little bit of twist in the body of this if you really torque it, so you can sort of make it look right there. You see that? Because it is a rubbery texture there, but there is a metal lining there keeping it. Eventually it sort of rests pretty close to center. There's no rubbing against the sides of the scales or anything weird like that. So, but very, very smooth. By the way, the blade material is 420 HC, so we know if the heat treatment, the HC part of that 420 is done correctly, it's pretty good blade material. It should hold an edge quite well. Especially Buck, they have a proprietary type of grind to their edges that's supposed to be really good. Also, I'd like to point out that the grind is a hollow ground blade, and if you take a close look, it's made in our favorite place. I'm saying that facetiously, China. You could see, but because it's made in China by slave labor, you can get this for the unbelievable low price if you look hard enough for $20. Now, on the internet, I sort of looked around for the price of this, and it looks like it's anywhere between $20 and $30. I've even seen it listed at one site for even $18. So, very nice. It really is a really good looking knife, and it seems like it's pretty efficient in space considering everything that it has with that big old bottle opener there. Now there is some down or issues that I have with this knife, and that's I think was it 50% of Americans are left-handed, or human beings are left-handed, and this knife really doesn't lend itself to easy operation for left-handed folks. You would really have to push it with your finger here and open it, or you can probably, and I'm not left-handed, so I'm figuring this out left-handed, so a left-handed person can probably get it figured out using the flipping technique, but it's kind of hard to manually do it. You could probably push it here and rotate it like that. So it's not impossible, but really it's right-handed. You can't move the clip around to any other position, so it is basically a tip-down carry permanently like that, and for right-handed folks seems to be the design of it. If I had, now because of those shortcomings, it's going to take a hit on the Gear Obsession rating, because it's not ambidextrous for left-handed folks, and I hate for you folks to get screwed. So you lose a point for that automatically if it's just screwing over 15% of my viewers. So I'll give it a 8, because I think it's a very high value product. Very lightweight, but very efficient. The texture is very well done. The engineering that went into this seems to be very well done. I'm very impressed. I haven't seen such good things come out of Buck as this lately. So I really like it. I like it a lot. So 8 out of 10. Good job, Buck. Bad that it's coming from China, but I know that Buck does make a lot of products in America, more than a lot of other companies, so I do appreciate it. I'll continue to support them. So again, thank you friends, viewers, subscribers for stopping by the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate you all, and I'm trying to get around to watch your videos too when I can, but it's pretty busy.